Good morning, students. Now, the second method of recording the entries of revised values of assets and liabilities. Check them. Now, in the second method, when the revised value of assets and liabilities are not to be recorded, means in your question they will tell you that there is no need to record the revised value of assets and liabilities. Then what are you going to do? Firstly, you will calculate net effect of revaluation. How you are going to do this? See, beta. Remember this formula. There is a formula. Increase in value of asset, add. Decrease in value of liabilities, add. Minus decrease in value of assets and increase in value of liabilities. With this, you will get net effect of revaluation. First step clear? Net effect of revaluation. Increase in value of asset, decrease in amount of liabilities, add. Less decrease in value of asset and increase in amount of liability. Second step you will do, you will calculate ratio, sacrifice on gaining ratio. And in third step you have to pass the same entry as we are passing in goodwill. If there is a gain on revaluation, then you will pass gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. And if there is a loss, you will pass sacrificing partners capital account debit to gaining partners capital account. Further, now there is only one sum regarding this in your book. You have to solve that sum. That's your homework. I'm going to solve an illustration. Illustration number 16. Increase. I think that sum in your book is 23rd sum. You can check in new books. You will see there will be written on one column assets, other column liability, one column current assets, other column last year assets and liabilities, and you have to pass an adjustment entry. That will be the last line and that will be your homework. Okay. Now see, increase in value of land and building 50,000, add. Decrease in amount of creditor 5,000, add. Less decrease in plant and machinery 10,000. Less increase in amount of outstanding expenses 15,000. So your net effect on revaluation is 30,000. Then your next step is calculate sacrificing ratio, that is old ratio minus new ratio. A sacrificing 3 upon 10, C is gaining 3 upon 10. So now you were having 30,000. Out of 30,000 you will calculate the amount. A sacrifice 30,000 multiply 3 upon 10 is equal to 9,000. C's gain is 3 upon 10 multiply 30,000 is equal to 9,000. Your entries: C's capital account debit to A's capital account 9,000, 9,000. Gaining partner's capital account debit to sacrificing partner account. This is the second method where you have to pass a single adjustment entry. You are not going to record the revised value of assets and liabilities. Now next topic, preparation of balance sheet. After preparing a revaluation account, after adjusting your reserves and everything, how you are going to prepare your balance sheet, that I am going to show you today. After revaluation, बच्चे, you will record the revised value of assets and liabilities in the balance sheet. Okay, with this a sum number 25 from your book I am going to solve for you. This will make you clear that how you are going to prepare a balance sheet with these things. In your balance sheet, goodwill is given in adjustment. Other items are mentioned in the balance sheet, but with that adjustment we have been given goodwill 1,50,000, and firm here decided neither to record goodwill nor to distribute general reserves and profit. Means this method I have to apply, which I have just explained you. Firstly, calculate sacrifice ratio. X, Y, Z are there. Their old ratio is 7:5:4. New ratio is 3:2:1. So I have calculated the ratio. X is gaining Y is gaining and Z is sacrificing. Okay, 3, 1, 4. Clear? Further, total amount of adjustment you have to calculate. In your question they have told you goodwill is there, general reserves and profit. You can't adjust them. So we will calculate the total amount of adjustment. See, general reserve was there 65,000, goodwill 1,50,000, profit and loss 25,000. Profit and loss 25,000. Next, now what are you going to do? We are going to pass gaining partners to sacrificing partners entry. 2,40,000 is there. With 2,40,000, just look here, 3 multiply 3 upon 48. I got 15,000. 1 upon 48, 5,000. 4 upon 48, 20,000. So gaining partners to sacrificing partners. X capital account, Y's capital account to Z's capital account. 15,000, 5,000 and 20,000. This is your entry. Okay, as I have explained you in the sum. Then now you are going to prepare partners capital account. This I have already taught you in your earlier chapters also. Firstly, bring down the balance. By balance, brought down. Then entry gaining partner to sacrificing, that you have to post here. To Z's capital account, XY 15,000, 5,000. By Y's capital account 15,000 in Z. By X capital account 15,000 in Z. By Y's capital account 5,000. Okay. Then you are going to calculate balance. Balance is 1,95,000, 1,45,000 and 1,40,000. Now you have to prepare a balance sheet. In your balance sheet already given on the book, assets 7 lakh. Capital only you have to change. You have to mention your new capital, 1,95,000, 45,000 and 1,40,000. That is mentioned here because there was only change in profit sharing ratio, and they told you clearly not to disturb your general reserve, profit and goodwill. So same, you will mention your general reserve as old one, profit and loss as old one, and creditors as old one. Then you got your balance sheet total 7 lakh and 7 lakh. This was a bit different sum which I have solved for you. The next sum in the book is same. You will do everything. Firstly, you will prepare a revaluation account. Then you are going to prepare partners capital account as it is, as I have prepared. Then in the balance sheet, bache, you are going to write the revised value, because it is not mentioned there in the lines that values are not changed, as values will be same, as values will be as it was mentioned in the revaluation. Change values are incorporated there. You have to incorporate those change values, those revised values. But that will be the difference in the next sum. So in those balance sheet, do remember that whatever changes will take place, you have to incorporate them. And with this sum, this chapter is over. Your chapter 4 is over. Adjustment of capital I am going to deal in chapter 5 in detail. That's why I am skipping here. I'll take it in detail in chapter 5. In your admission of partner, Wednesday will be your test. So watch this video carefully. Solve all the sums. If you have any problem, let me know. Thank you.